All right. Welcome to 9.8 early game tutorial. I'll keep these on. Okay, so this is a tutorial for those of you who are trying to understand the basic mechanics of the game. We are playing version 0.6.11, which at this moment has not been released yet. It's supposed to be released maybe later today. Okay, we're going to get right into it. Let's start. First, lift off. This is as basic as it gets. Get your standard. One fuel tank, one engine rocket. Lift off, and you can recover right away. All right, next up we've got fairings already. So getting these fairings. It's important to use the fairings on the second mission, because fairings really reduce aerodynamic drag, and that's what's going to allow you to reach space easier. I also usually do kill rotation on the autopilot because this way I guarantee that the rocket goes mostly straight up instead of trying to fight it, especially as it's trying to lift off. So here you can see that we've reached space, so we're good. Can go back to Alpha Prime. It's going to complete right away. We now have, and it's going to fall down, of course. We now have parachutes because we're recovering. Oh, we didn't build the fairing. We're recovering this next rocket. Okay. Here we go. Slow frame over there. Still optimizing, always optimizing. Got space. We arm the chutes. And maybe tighten the velocity a little bit just to make it more realistic. I would still survive if I didn't reduce the velocity, but okay, we can recover, and that's mission complete. I'm also going to, you see there's a part over here on the left of my previous rocket, so I'm hitting the dot button, a key, to get to it, and I'm going to recover it as well. Right, just uncluttering the game, and also getting the extra credits. Okay, I'm going to accept all of these. Now things start to get serious. We gotta achieve orbit. We gotta have a crew, and we also need to carry some cargo, some suborbital cargo, um, to complete the third mission. So we'll do this one. We will do the cargo bay as well for our mission. We will do the small fuel tank, this guy over here. So this is our first stage, not main stage. Now I'm putting the cargo. All right, go to manifest tab, check the cargo, check the astronaut. It's here. This is the number that you're interested in. This is what's on your rocket. Maybe should do that a little bit more clear. We're getting a decoupler here, and oh, I need a parachute. We need a parachute here. And I'm putting a fairing over the entire thing. All right, that's beautiful. And I don't know. Let's see if this works. How's our delta V? So here I can check my thrust to weight ratio. Yeah. Oh, I gotta do the staging properly because that's the only way that you'll get accurate readings on the thrust to weight ratio. So this one, see 1.2. That's a lot better already. And then we've got everything here. Oh, okay. And separation. Strange. Interesting. So I press A to auto stage. So after this, I press this A and I select this engine. This means that after this engine's depleted, so fuel starved, it will stage automatically. So it will get to second stage automatically. Now this is important because if I press W when I launch the vehicle, it's not going to stage the first one. So if it doesn't stage the first one, the second one will also not be staged. So it's important that the first stage, you hit it with a space bar. All right. I've got to make this a little bit easier, and I've got some ideas as well. So that's what I will do. We're good on the cumulative delta V. I think this is good enough to get to orbit. Let's get right into it. Quick save. That's important. So I hit space. There we go. It's going to make it. I'm not sure actually. I think so. That's staging. Okay, you can see on the minimap everything's looking good. Everything's looking fine. See our mission steps, how they're doing. Okay, we're in orbit. So orbit is complete. Reach space is complete. We just need to do a proper return. That's not a beautiful orbit, unfortunately. Okay, now we're going to try to do a nice re-entry. And we're going to arm our parachutes as well. Okay, here it comes. There is re-entry. Parachute should be on any moment now. Oh my god. Wow. It's smoky, toasty, for sure. Love that. Recover, we're good. Perfect. Discover new worlds. So we should now do the tracking station mission and achieve orbit and recover, which we already did, but we can do it again. So tracking station. All right, that's mission complete. And we're deploying a small tracking satellite as well. And let's do this one as well. So we can actually use our previous rocket. This works perfectly. I'm just going to remove this guy from here. I don't need it. And I'm instead going to put regular probe. Where is it? Right here. Need to recover it still. I think we have drogue chutes already. I like drogue chutes. I feel a lot less stressed when I have a drogue chute to really slow the rocket down, the vehicle down before re-entry. So we can put our cargo and we can put our satellite in there as well. All's good. Let's add the fairing. Okay, check the staging, all good. I'm going to add a new stage for the parachutes. And also, that's fine. Kill rotations, sure. Okay, we're good. Let's go. I think that's all. Quick save. And lift off. It's a bit heavier than the previous one. It's a lot heavier. My god, it's not looking great. What a mess. Okay, we're good. No problem. But this is a very low orbit, especially because we have the tracking satellites, and the tracking satellite gains more tracking power the farther you are from the surface of the planet. So I'm going to raise the orbit a little bit, make it a little eccentric, so that at least for parts of the satellite's trajectory, we're going to get a bit more of tracking power, all right? Okay, now we have a tiny bit of fuel. Tracking satellite is delivered. Good. We have a tiny little bit of fuel and we need this to re-enter. So let's do a bit of time warp over here. Okay, all the way to apogee. And we have re-entry trajectory. We need to arm our parachutes. And let's see how this looks. Let's try the 0.5 arm warp. There's a drogue. Slowing us down nice. That looks so good. 0.5. Okay. Seems nice. And the main parachute. And touchdown. Mission complete. All right. I think that concludes our tutorial. So from here on, you'll start to get um, the space station mission track, which requires you to do. Oh no, you still need to do crude orbit. We need to do the crude orbit. Well, we got a lot of new missions. And at some point, let's check that. We're going to have the tracking station. See, it's discovering kites already. The first moon, as soon as it gets to 100%, you will discover the first moon. And then you'll start to get a few, interplanetary missions, which are, of course, the most important part of the game, I would say, at least for me. I know others play it in different ways. Thank you so much. This has been great. Oh, and we've got 3,100 credits. All right. So we're pretty solid in terms of economy as well. All right. I hope this was useful. Thank you so much. See you next time.